Race number 5, bit like the 4th, another pretty open race on paper. It's over the 1650 for the Class 4 gallopers. V Chevalier draws a better gate, 12 down to 5. Nearly Fine has his 3rd start this month. Bulletproof will carry an extra £6 for his last start win. Unicorn Baby, his first start in just over 4 weeks. Universal Go-Go's 1650 metre win was off a rating of 54. Happy Profit up to the 1650 for the first time. Hyperion Tree comes back to the 1650, and Nemjong Cortez has his second look around Happy Valley. He's never raced further than 1,400 metres before though, Tom.
Unicorn Baby likes to go forward here, but Happy Valley, maybe a few question marks there. More than enough. Went forward to last start, but might have been a bit king, Paul, and dropped away over the final stages. He can be a bit hot and cold, and that last start performance was deemed unacceptable.
Yeah, definitely. Big Two, he's another one who likes to go forward. He just might be trapped a little bit wide, just worried where he's going to be. The query horse, I suppose, is Happy Profit, because he's one that has gone forward, has gone back, and he's just drawn a little bit awkwardly in barrier 8. So it's whether they want to be positive on him or not.
The man that might be able to tell us a bit more about what is going to happen with Big Two is his jockey, Lyle Hewitson.
Lyle, Big Two, is a horse you'll jump on for Douglas White this Wednesday night. He looks to be getting the hang of things now, this horse.
Yes, he's not a bad sort. He's a lovely, strong horse with a good action. And like you say, his form's really coming to fruition at the moment. So happy to be back aboard him after a good run last time, and hoping to go one better.
Just on that run, obviously last time you were beaten by Bulletproof, who reopposes. Now you received £7 last time out, £7 for 3/4 of a length beating. You now receive £11 from him. That certainly puts you in well against him and perhaps one or two others as well. Yeah,
it does. Look, we had an opportunity, middle of the straight to tackle him and go past, and he found a little bit extra. But like you say, with that a bit more weight. To help, it'll make it interesting. And like I said, because he's always improving himself, he could make the improvement to go better. So yeah, like I said, he's definitely a runner, and hopefully things go really well for us.
It's an interesting point you make there, Lyle. Obviously, the fact you see, you sort of had your chance. Now, the winner on that occasion, that was start 24 for, or start 25, I should say, for Bulletproof. That was only Big Two's 6th run. Is he very much still a horse learning his craft? I mean, for a 5-year-old, he's only had half a dozen starts.
Yes, he is, because, like I said, he feels like he wants the extra, the 1650 ideal at the moment, but he's not exactly doing everything correct. He still has a few things to learn in racing, and every start he's got a bit better. I enjoyed the fact that last time, obviously after going to Plan B, we had to settle in and give him cover, and he still raced well. So that just shows that there's a bit more versatility there. And I hope that we get a sweet run in transit, because, like you say, he's a lightly raised horse, and there's only upside.
And just finally, Lyle, gate number 9, a couple of extra pounds. You mentioned he's quite a big sort of impressive type of horse. The weight, no concern. What about the barrier? Slightly better than last time.
Yeah. Look, like I said, we always take a barrier closer to the rail, but he can overcome it. I think that, especially with the fact that we know that he can also sit in with a little bit of cover, or he can go forward. It just gives a few more options and makes him less one-dimensional. So you do need a little bit of luck and a good start and things to go well. But I do think that we can overcome that barrier and be in a good spot for a good run.
It is Lyle Hewitson with Nick earlier today via Zoom. We move on from Big Two here, Tom, and have a look at V Chevalier. He was disappointing this night, but had a wide draw, and Super Red Dragon won his best race at Happy Valley. Yeah,
he was much better last start, but again, he's a bit hot and cold too. He sort of loomed up. I thought he had his chance last start, Super Red Dragon. And V Chevalier, he's dropped £26, a bit of barrier draw here. He sort of tried to peel wide off the back straight, Paul, but wasn't able to go on.
Yeah, a little bit disappointing, and look, he was a good winner at the time before. That's just maybe the weight's just anchoring him a little bit now.
And finally, Paul, Nearly Fine, who's been busy, and Chater Pins, who's been lurking around the money.
Yeah, look, so Chater Pins goes in, but look, he's still a maiden here in Hong Kong. Nearly Fine, look, he went to Sha Tin. It didn't really go well from there. Prior to that, his form at Happy Valley had been pretty good, and Joe Moreira jumps aboard as well. So look, he goes in for me.
Yeah, he's certainly in nearly fine. Didn't have a lot of luck at all. No real clear room for him the entire straight last start. So there were definite excuses for him last start. Nearly fine. And Shader Pins the 20 start made. And he wasn't too bad there. He was making some ground late.
Top 4 numbers, please, Paul.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with the 4 Bulletproof on top here. Look, he has won off a rating of 54. He's up to this rating of 58. So he's not too far, but he is on a career high rating. But the horse is in good form. I thought he won with plenty in hand. Hyperion Tree is another maiden, but he's only had the 5 starts. Coming back here to 1650, I think looks good for him from barrier 2. Nearly fine, and then Shader Pins. 4, 11, 3 and 10.
Yeah, 4 on top as well. Bulletproof, I think he'll be tough to beat here again for Ricky Ewan and Zach Purton. Number 3 here, nearly fine, unlucky last start. Big 2 ran his best race last start, and there was support for him in a few runs prior to that. And Shader Pins there on a minor line. 4, 3, 8 and 10.
There you have it, the preview for race number 5, which doubles as the first leg of Wednesday night's Triple Trio.